What's going on, everybody? Triple Crown 24 back today. I've got two new pickups, including a new gold 101. This one doesn't have a piece of gold in it like the last one did, but still a really cool one. It kind of goes on this kick I've been on lately with Topps Gold Label, and it's a little spoiler as to what it is. Then I got one other card in, and I'm kind of lucky that these cards made it to me in as good of shape as they did, because there was some poor shipping that was involved, and I'll talk about that as I show them off today. So here is the first card here. And then it's a 2020 Topps Tribute autograph. This is the base version, numbered to 60, same as last year, except for the serial number is a little bit different. They've been using this new font with some of the products for serial numbers. I kind of like it. It's a little different. On-card autograph, which is the norm with Tribute. It's a little bit smeared, as you can kind of see there, near where the G and the U in his first name would be. But I kind of used that to my advantage to negotiate a price that was below comps on it, and I got the seller to accept the offer. So that was definitely a nice win. It's been a very long time since I've won an autograph card. My goal at the start of the year was to double my autograph count, which I believe I had 50 autograph cards, so I wanted to get up to 100. That's just cards, that's not memorabilia or anything. And I really stalled out at 61, so this is number 62. I don't think I'm going to get there, but I'm having fun with it, just picking up cards for the collection, and that's really what it's all about. I don't have to hit certain numbers or anything. Life's too short, and collecting's supposed to be fun to get caught up with the numbers, so not going to let it happen. However, I was lucky to get this card in as good a shape as I did. The seller was one of those that took a few days to market as shipped, and when they did, it was still a few days after the label was printed that it actually was accepted by the post office, meaning it was one of those where they printed it, sat for a couple of days, and then they shipped it out. And I can generally be, I'm very forgiving on a lot of things with shipping. This one was actually just dropped in a top loader with blue tape, so credit on the blue tape. But it was in a bubble mailer with no other protection, just the top loader and the blue tape. And the bubble mailer had a really prominent crease in it when I picked it up this morning. So I was a little bit worried because I could feel that the card wasn't very well protected, and luckily got here safe. But little disaster averted on that one. So the second card I picked up, I'm going to make you wait a minute on it, but I did get this 2019 Topps Gold Label. I think it was last week, and I didn't show it off in a video because I didn't really have too much else to go with it. But I got a pretty good deal on this one, and I've definitely been on a Gold Label kick lately going after some of them. There's some that I'm going to be going after later in this week to try to add to the collection. So that one kind of goes hand in hand with the actual second card that I picked up today or received today. And that would be this 2018 Topps Gold Label Class 3 Gold 101. So a new 101 with the gold theme that seems to be what I've been going towards lately. This is my 25th 101 in the collection, so a little milestone there. Very nice to have it. I love Gold Label. I think that it's a product where the singles are very undervalued. The box prices are generally very affordable on them. It's one of the more affordable hobby boxes you can buy every year. I don't know how much it's going to be this year, but relative to the price of different products that are released with it, based on what you get out of it, I think it's a really good value. The base cards, all of them, I would say they're more so premium base cards where they have there's a lot of attention to detail given to them. It feels like you're getting something nice with every card that you pull, and you don't have to pay as much as you do for a lot of other products. So I'm a big fan of the product, especially for buying singles, because usually they're pretty cheap. So I was able to acquire this one. This was lined in the Tigers Facebook collectors group, and I made an offer for it outright. It was in a PSA slab. I did decide to crack it out because there was some scratching on the back of the slab, and sometimes I just like to have them in the one touches rather than the slabs, so I made the call to go ahead and do that. So now it's in the one touch. How it was shipped to me was, I gotta say, this is something I haven't seen before. which is not a good thing. This is how it was shipped, and there was packing peanuts inside of it. But this is the exact box, and I'll show you here just a little bit. There's the shipping label. I won't show you anymore for privacy on the addresses, but I was shocked when I got this out of my parcel locker today because, well, there's no tape on it. So, I mean, literally when I opened it up today, I just took it like that, boom, and there was some packing peanuts in there, and it was kind of just resting in there. Like the slab was like this. It was kind of tilted a little bit with some packing peanuts around it, but really there was not really anything stopping if someone wanted to just go open up the box and then put it back shut. It wouldn't have shown like any wear to the box. As you can see, the looks brand new pretty much here. There's a little dent right here that probably just happened in transit. So yeah, I was very thankful that it was actually still in there when I got it today. But I've been seeing that more and more often with cards, where I'm getting more cards that are not shipped all that well from eBay sellers or Facebook or wherever, compared to ones that are packaged well. So my days of leaving 5 stars all the time on eBay I think they're done. I'm kind of going on a crusade against poor shipping methods because it's not I averted disaster a couple of times here, but I know that's not always the case. And some people who have experienced it too, I see quite a bit of it on the Twitter, they're not always so lucky where the cards come in. And I know that there's going to be someone in the comments who tries to play devil's advocate with the sellers, but I'm pretty sure those same people are the ones who, if it happened to them, they would have something to say about it as well. So yeah, I always take that kind of stuff with a grain of salt. But just a little PSA out there to be careful with some of the shipping methods that have been going on. And if you're someone who's selling cards, make sure you take the time to package them well, just because you want to make sure that it gets there to the buyer safe. The last thing you want to do is be out your card and be out the money that you got for your card. It's definitely a bad feeling. I've been there before due to different circumstances, but it's not good. So that is that. Appreciate you guys checking out today's video. Let me know what you think of today's pickups in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.